Hi buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're going to be doing another episode in our legendary Vampire Accounts campaign using Still Faith Overall mod. Alright, let's get back in here. Okay, well we'll start with the easiest decisions first. Okay, so we're going to try to attack these guys. I think they'll hold. I think they'll think they can beat me. If they don't think that, we can figure it out from there. Let's start with this. Damn. Cowards ran away. So they've learned.
Follow me. They will all pay.
Maybe should have gone up just a little bit to make sure they couldn't attack Ockendorf. I think I would be able to still reinforce it, and maybe it'd be close if they attack that. I'm gonna be pissed. If they attack that and burn it to suicide, I'm gonna be mad.
What happened?
Now I have to decide, do I really want... I think I don't want a rebellion there right now. I'm just not sure if I'm able to get back in time. I need one turn off, I think, to get over there to deal with that. Is there anything good here? Not really. It takes a little while for...
Futile.
Okay, now this is another one that we're trying to think of. So that's a lot of range units like we were talking about last time. Now... I do want this for sure in this army. I think I need to not screw around. I definitely want this one. Oh, Byron Beast Slayer. Okay, Deadly Onslaught. That's fine. Still don't see Chaos rolling up yet. We shall see.
I thirst.
Okay, so she's still heading over there.
Master.
Now, another quest. Do I want one more unit? That would definitely put us in the red for a little bit. If I got like a Vargulf.
I am a rune lord, not some
20.
smith.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27. I think we can do it without that extra unit for now. I would probably like one more Vargulf if we're gonna siege this over here. The Vargulf's basically the same price as the coach, and would I rather have a black coach? Coach is fun. I mean, I could test run it here and just try it out again, because I haven't used the coach in like a real fight yet with a lot of infantry. These guys are pretty heavy. They're not going to be as heavy as Chaos. But, I mean, we can try it out. How much... Let me see the coach again here. I'm trying to remember, does it have any special? It does cause terror, which is good. Perfect Vigor is quite nice. Constant in the duration. Wait, if it's constant, how does it recharge? I don't know how that works. Anyways. So basically, I mean, it seems like it just always gets this. 36% charge bonus, 40% armor piercing. I'm kind of curious. This will be a decent test run, so yeah, I will go a little bit negative for this, but we're gonna gain some money from this fight. I just want to test it out and just see, like, would this even be worth it? Like, open field against a lot of infantry, which is pretty much what we have here. Alright, let's do this.
Give them death!
Pretty simple little test run.
Glorious carnage!
We're definitely gonna just fight it, because I want to test this out. So we could get rid of it if it doesn't work out. I mean, yeah, it's going to cost us some gold, but, you know, this is for the research. This is for the research. I don't think it has a shield. I didn't see how much missile resist it had. This is a super heavy missile, you know, type of crew, so these shields are going to be very helpful. How much missile resist does this have? 40%, so pretty good, and a lot of armor. Massive leadership. Everything has insane leadership. 115. Jesus, it's because Ghorst has so many modifiers from kicking so much butt. I mean, he did lose that one fight, but... Alright, so we got our flying squad here. We've got these guys. Now, I don't want these dudes to get shot up. Does she have a shield? She doesn't have a shield. That's Ghorst. No, she doesn't. She has a lot of armor, but no shield. She's also on her mount, I think, right? No, she's not on her mount. Okay. Okay, so I don't have her on a mount yet.
Blood Knights!
I don't have a corpse cart here, but Ghorst kind of is the corpse cart. I guess we'll bring those across the finish line eventually, but I really don't want them to get shot up because they don't have shields.
Blood Knights!
He's gonna kind of come in for the flank at some point.
Blood Knights! We thirst! Blood Knights! Darkness comes! Haste! Blood Knights!
Why are they repositioning? We had a couple of really good fights where they weren't doing that. Yeah, y'all better turn back around. I don't think y'all thought that one through. Now they're on like this hill. Definitely want to carve up those giant slayers.
Time to feast! Swiftly! Swiftly!
At once!
There shall be darkness! Blood Knights! Blood Knights! Give them death!
Oh, Jesus.
Elman Ghorst! Blood Knights!
It's
them dead! I lust for battle. Of war.
To war!
What are you doing?
We are immortal.
Oh, you're going to the store?
With haste!
Say. Yeah, I'll do it.
With haste!
Okay.
With haste! As you say.
Noble of the night.
She get mad?
Swiftly!
All before us will perish.
I thirst.
Nah. Yeah, they put up some decent damage.
Blood's nuts! Swiftly! Fear off! Free them!
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Especially against like some of these units that are going to be resistant to charges.
I need blood. Blood magic.
Just go kill these clowns or what?
Swiftly. At once.
With haste!
Oh my god, for real? Why are y'all not running? Man, my blood units got lit up when they first ran over there. One of those units is taking a lot of damage, but they didn't lose any. It was this one. They took a lot of hits, but they only lost one Blood Knight. One, whatever. Blood Dragon Warrior.
I will raise them! With haste!
Yeah, so I mean, that was an experiment for the Black Coach. That's about as good as it's gonna get. A bunch of slow artillery, or like slow infantry, just aren't gonna fight back very well, and these just really didn't perform that well, considering this is like the best possible, you know, outcome for them, or like scenario rather for them.
Let there be blood!
Yeah, these dudes just crushed it for the most part. Even the Karen race did okay. These guys did pretty well, even though there were no large units. Like, I wasn't getting a bonus against anything. The Blood Cavalry are still great. I mean, even this thing, this Mortis engine for real, like that. The Dwarfs even have like 25% magical resist built into their kit. Who is alive? Like, who is not running yet? Oh
They
Lord.
will come when I call.
Get out of here, dude. What are y'all doing?
Swiftly,
Y'all trolling.
there shall be darkness. Swiftly.
These guys did alright. I mean, that's to be expected. They're very slow. Just cast it on him again. Okay, so who... So these guys are great. They've performed very well in every fight. This is kind of disappointing. It requires a lot of micro for you to keep up with it, to use it properly, because if it gets bogged down in combat, it's going to die. And the payoff is just not enough, I don't think. It's a cool unit, it just needs more damage. Like, it needs, like, 300 damage or something like that. It's 137, it's just too low. I mean, I understand it does all that damage on impact, but it's just not worth the risk. If it gets bogged down, it's gonna die. It's terrible against large units, especially big units with like heavy weight that it can't knock over, which the Chosen have something like that. It's like knockback resistance, and they have huge armor, so you're not gonna be able to bowl them over. You know, they should have mowed these dwarfs. Like, basically, they were unimpeded, just running circles around them, just charging over and over again against, like, quarrelers, like, low-tier dwarf infantry, and they still had really mediocre results. Who got all those kills? Gyrocopter killed quite a few things, because I just ignored it, pretty much. A couple of those gunners did pretty well. We did a great job of neutralizing the giant slayers. We just put some blood dragon warriors on them. And yeah, I mean, the dragon's still overperforming, but you know, you're paying a high price for those though. But they're still great. We know that. These are great. This really overperforms. These guys overperform relative to the cost. These are like at par. They're some of the cheapest units that are still pretty effective on the roster. Like, they're fast. They do magic damage, which is very helpful. They're ethereals. They're very good against armor piercing damage. So they have like some pretty good utility to them. They cause terror. These are just like okay cost efficient. They're gonna get mowed down by later tier units, but they're just nice filler. They're all right. It's just this just really doesn't have a unique thing. Although it's a cool unit, I like it a lot. It's just like most other chariot type of units, I feel it's just kind of underwhelming. And then this usually doesn't perform super well, but it does help break down doors pretty quickly. It gives that aura for 6 extra melee attack. It can just stand in some infantry and do some damage. You know, it's got regen. +4 leadership. I mean, who cares? I don't know. Okay. We're gonna occupy it.
Main, kill, rise!
Okay, got a Verland. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete it. I don't even want to pay the upkeep on it. So it was an experiment worth taking, I think. It did cost us 2,000, but at least we figured that out before we were fighting Chaos. That it's probably not the best option out there. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with Hellsteed. That'll help with sieging quite a bit. Then after that, I want to get to Soulblight pretty quickly. I think that's going to be really nice against Chaos. I mean, it'll be all right. It won't like be super overpowered against Chaos, but I think it'll be pretty good. I mean, lowering their melee attack by a lot and their weapon damage by 30%, because they have really high weapon damage on their like chosen units, and so being able to lower all that for 48 seconds for just 12 winds of magic is a pretty good deal. Gosh. Alright, throw that in there. We look on the corruption. We're going to 85%. Characters are providing 6 of that though. So Grin Stats. Oh, this does have pots. Excellent. Do we want to upgrade this one first, or do we want to upgrade Aberheim first? So if we upgrade Aberheim, what do we get for that? Nothing special, honestly. Could upgrade our Balefire. I mean, we could get Ghost Fence, which is pretty nice. Upgrading this one is cheaper though. 80 extra gold, 80 extra gold, 1700, 30. This is like a much better bargain, I think. And that will also give us one more Balefire. Or a Gibbet, which is nice. Okay, so that's helpful.
What's the use?
I mean, we might as well give her a Restless Spirit. Make sure everybody's got good stuff here. Student, Restless Spirit, Drag. Useful against flying units, I suppose. Oh wow, I forgot we have more like awesome stuff over here. That's a different area. Okay. We'll figure that out next battle. I mean, if we just go like ultimate death stack here, we could just go for one more Terrorgeist. Terrorgeist is actually cheaper than Blood Knights, and I feel like it's more effective a lot of the time. It's way better in a siege. Can we afford to load her up, or load him up with that much power, though? Like, that's such a strong army. That's, like, ridiculously strong. I mean, maybe. I mean, it's the same price as Blood Knights, and I feel like these overperform Blood Knights in a lot of instances. Especially in sieges. Now, against Chaos, I mean, these get a very big bonus against Large, though. Like, they get 60 bonus versus Large. So, like, they have a lot of large stuff that's good against Large. Such as Dragon Ogres. But these might be able to hang with Dragon Ogres, potentially. Now, I don't know what would be better. There are 20 units here that do 94 apiece. And it's like 2,000 damage per round, and this is like, you know, going to be like 600. But these could also die off a lot faster, potentially. 121 armor. This has 80 armor, silver shields, magical attacks. That does not have magical attacks. Heavy piercing. They both have heavy piercing. These have bigger charge. Now, what is this? 22% missile resist when they're in combat. Versus this has a permanent 40% missile resist. I mean, Chaos doesn't have missile damage, really, so that doesn't matter. 35 melee attack, 47 in combat, 59 melee attack. It's like, maybe I should get a second one of these just to be a little more well-rounded. Because we already do have 4 dragons. I don't know, we'll think about it next turn. Now, do we go for Karakir next, or do we try to beeline for Empire? Altdorf. And Altdorf would be overextending a little bit.
I think not.
Okay.
Find me grave mounds.
1,700 for 50 more, and then an extra public order. I think there's better stuff we can do right now. That's fine where it is. Okay. Red Duke is fine. I really want to load that army up, like raise dead there.
On death ascendant.
It's not worth to upgrade that stuff most of the time. Red River Valley. Okay, that place is probably screwed. Now we're gonna get another 1,500 when we get Silver Road under control. Maybe I should come over here and just finish up Silver Road. Like, after I kill these guys, maybe I go finish Silver Road and then rotate back over here. Could grab these mountains. We'll see. Okay, diplomacy,
Now.
coast.
Why do come? What can we... Absolutely not. Cease. Speak. You stand before the Supreme.
I want Terrorgeist or Blood Knights. I mean, I think the Terrorgeist are typically performing better, although the Blood Knights are very strong. Like, the thing that I'm most scared of are Chosen Halberdiers and Dragon Ogres, and like Dragon Ogre Shoggoths. Now, I don't remember if their Chaos Knights have a bonus versus large. I assume that their Lances probably do. I just don't know who would perform better. Okay, they're gonna waddle away. Huh. You're gonna stand right on the edge, huh? I just don't know who would perform better against Chaos Knights. Or, like, if they have an anti-large knight, which they probably do, whether it would be the Terrorgeist or the Blood Knights. Blood Knights put out a lot more damage. And they have higher melee attack. Or melee defense, rather. They're going to have way higher melee attack because they have 90 charge bonus. Probably. Although, I don't know. It's tough to say. I think the Knights would probably do better. What is this dude doing? Are you coming for me? He's not at war with me right now, I don't think. Someone told me there's some mod that like flips through a lot of this stuff like faster. It's pretty fast, but I need to see what's going on. Like if they move certain units in certain places, like a lot of times it's helpful if I see it. I know that sometimes I walk away. I can go get a drink or something while it's going on, but ideally I should be paying attention because sometimes, you know, I may not notice it on the map if somebody moves to a certain place, but it'll show me here if they move kind of close to me. I mean, like I said, I think the better action is probably to get more knights, because I feel like knights would be better against other knights.
Dokek.
Ready.
Oh, because he's in this little area.
Not possible.
Now that means he can't hit Ockendorf, though, I'm pretty sure.
Comes.
Whoa, that dude
Don't think
is
so.
at war with me also?
Begone.
You dare? Yes.
Wait, why can't I move? Did they... Block army. That piece of crap. Didn't I kill this clown? Does he have 1 HP? Yeah, it's so stupid. I killed him in combat, and they get to resurrect him with 1 HP.
Do you take me for a wazak?
Am I at war with those guys? Or am I just, like, imagining things? I'm at war with them.
To war.
So now the dwarves are calling in their boys. That's fine, I'll fight them too.
They will all pay.
No, I will not shame my clan.
I'm wondering if I should bait them to see if they want to fight 20 versus 40. If they want to fight me 20 versus 40. Well, we're getting a rebellion either way, so they might as well get some money out of it. Empire was stepping up somewhere around here. They may have been going for Tabelheim. Are they at war with Marienburg?
The nation calls.
No, I don't know where they went. Hopefully they're not like just constantly moving in ambush stance through here and they're like gonna sneak and hit my capital or something. I pretty much have gates everywhere. This actually could use a bigger gate. Almost forgot about that one.
Darkness comes. Follow me.
Yes.
I'll ignore that.
What does Altdorf have for garrison? Steam tank doesn't matter as much. Demigryphs are scary. My Blood Dragon warrior should annihilate those guys. I think we can beat them. It's really kind of like me racing against Chaos in the north, though, to see how much stuff I can take before Chaos burns it. Sort of the same thing with the Beastmen. I mean, I'm friends with the Beastmen, but really, I don't want them to succeed. I mean, I guess there's a lot of backhanded friends like that in the world, but...
Not likely.
It's a full-on garrison here? Y'all are trolling. Well, I have to shut them down out of these mountains, because if I let them just keep, like, messing with me over here, jumping over these walls and crap... Okay, so I'm not going to hire the Blood Knights for these, but it's good to know that I can pick those up on the way, because they never go bad, I don't think. I don't have the money for them right now, anyways. But they never go bad, so that stuff is there forever until you recruit it, until you use it. Question is, do I bait this? Now, Brinka Hills has virtually no garrison.
Let us make doom.
This guy might be able to dash to reinforce, though.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
I don't know where they're going, honestly. I think they're going to go for Brinka Hills. They'll probably, like, burn it next turn and sit there with reinforcements, and then I can lightning strike them down.
Spread the rot.
Or I could go 20 on 40. I mean,
Don't think so.
pretty low-level stuff. They're not in range for me to attack them. Say, I might, like, be able to walk into this area. Might as well get money out of that, too.
Begone. Do you take me for a wazak?
Can I beat them 20 on 40?
More minions.
I mean, this army's strong as hell right now, but... I think I'll get a better shot next turn. If I walk down here, I don't think they can dash fast enough to get over here to reinforce. Because if I can't take 20 on 60, I'm
Grave times.
Futile.
these guys are a little too advanced for that. I can't do 20 on 60. But these I might be able to do 20 on 40, especially because they've had attrition. And some of them will be reinforcing the rest.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
They have. I don't think they
so.
have that much. I mean, this could all be hammers, you know, but
Begone.
They will all.
if I go down here, I could bait them to try to hit me. I'm gonna do it. This could be wrong, but it could be hubris. But I want a good fight. It's gonna be 20 on 40 if I do that. But they are gonna take a lot of damage setting that up, and the reinforcements are gonna have to come in, so that's gonna give me time to run at them.
What?
Now I don't have the Blood Knight Warriors, so I'm just coming off of fights with this, which feels super strong. So this one is definitely a weaker army, but we still have 4 dragons and a Vargolf. And we've still got Krell, thank God. But, yeah. Alright, so there's a rebellion there, so we might as well just go ahead and rotate this guy back over here to save on some public order.
It shall be done.
And then we'll go ahead and just start knocking out some Dawi stuff over here.
Butcher them. Glorious carnage.
Now, I could just auto-resolve it if I wanted to, but I would probably lose something. Like, I would probably lose my Karen race if I did that, and I really don't want to lose them, so. 4 leadership. I mean, who needs leadership here? Everyone's going to have, like, over 100. I guess the Vargolf, since he has low leadership. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm very impressed with these Blood Dragon Warriors. Very good infantry for a good cost. They are kind of expensive, but I mean, they're not as much. They're about as much, I think, as Sword Masters of Hoeth, I believe. And I think they're better than Sword Masters. I'd have to go back and look at the stat, but I mean, they're different. They're like 12, so there's not as many, whereas Sword Masters are 60 with similar stats. So maybe the Sword Masters are a little stronger, but I don't know. It's tough to say. They're different. These like regenerate, and they have Frenzy, though. And they have whatever, 25 bonus versus large. I think Sword Masters have like 20, maybe? I don't know. It'd be an interesting matchup. We might see it at some point this game. Or this campaign, rather.
Ghorst.
We'll just start deployment.
The von Karstein's march!
Mortis engine!
I mean, we're probably not even going to use the Blood Knights, honestly, in this, because there's only one entrance, so it's kind of worthless on the siege. Actually, let me go ahead and put these into the 3 group. That guy's 6, and then this in the 2 group, because I want these to be the units running through the door. We really don't even need these Grave Guard for this fight, probably. Honestly, we'll just thin them out a lot so that they're less vulnerable to artillery fire.
They will come when I call.
With haste!
Very well.
Is she on a horse? Okay, so she actually is on a horse.
At once!
I didn't notice that before.
They will
Okay.
suffer. With haste. Swiftly. With haste.
Ghorst.
Night has fallen.
So much death.
Death to all.
Get wrecked.
With haste.
Could have used a lot of that stuff a bit more quickly.
Blood nuts. Swiftly. As you say. With haste. Give them death.
Mortis engine.
Ghorst. See to it.
Guess I could have used that earlier. I think using that like once in a fight is probably a good thing. Getting that much extra like melee attack. There's some upgrade on Ghorst too. One of them has like some crazy upgrade. Could at how slow these guys are moving. They look so sad. Like, oh.
Our clan shoot us!
Fire, fire, fire! What the hell?
Run! Man, this
Troll.
day in the boot!
Okay. We got bugged. I mean, these guys are like full health. Just never lose units, hardly. Wait. Can I get this guy? These guys? I just want to see some dwarves go flying. Okay, that's a little, little off on the reaction time. Well, see, one of their units ran really far over this way, and it's making me run that way. Anyways, whatever. It's fine. Yep, Dragon's Rock. These guys they came in at the very end. They barely even did anything, and they still got 25 kills. These guys actually didn't kill that much. He's killed quite a bit. I mean, they have a ton of armor piercing. Those guys did all right. A lot of the dragon numbers are from those breath attacks, though. That does so much. This thing still killed 100. It's just like, I think it's just like a super all-star. Like, it's healing, does a lot of damage, causes terror, like gives you a lot more magic. I mean, it's definitely earned its tier 5 status for sure. Oh, nice. Got some gates. Get rid of that one. I need a balefire here for sure. Does this have anything special? There's a big fight here, so I might be able to recruit stuff. I need to, which I don't, but damn, there's a lot of nice stuff here too. This stuff's been festering for hundreds of turns, I guess, after casualties here. But this one has Blood Knights, which Blood Knights and a Terror Guy, so that's great.
Darkness calls.
What did I decide I was gonna do? I think I decided I was gonna try to go for Arcane Conduit. I don't remember the other options. Oh, I was thinking about one point here. I mean, this Ever Onward would be cool, like -3 cost. And it never miscasts, has a much longer cooldown. But, I mean, at the end of the day, that's basically 3 wins of magic, you know? So I'd have to spend like 3 points to get here, 4 points to get here, and he just sucks in combat. There's no way around that, so there's really no point. I already have a ton of research. We don't need that one. No. I don't really remember what the other viable option was. I think Dread Knights was something that could potentially be good, but I think I'm going to stick to my guns and just try to get over here. Alright, looking good. So we're getting rid of that. Do we keep the gates or do we get rid of the gates also? I mean, what do we need here? We definitely need Balefire for sure. And then something that gives public order. I guess that's fine. Could do a Gibbet, but this is already here for free.
I need more minions.
Okay. Fairland's working some stuff still. That's working. Still no chaos. What is this dude doing?
Honor
Am
before
I at war with
glory.
him again? I can't remember. No, not yet.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, who's number 1? Elves? Chaos are 2. I don't know who rank 1 is. Huh. Who else? Who the hell else could it be? Maybe, Tomb Kings, if they got everything in the desert? Empire's number 14. That's because we've killed a couple Empire armies. Wow, the elves are only, 6 for armies. They have 35, settlements, though. Huh. Norska? I don't see any Norskin stuff. Oh, Wintertooth. Confederate everybody. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's gotta be Cetra. Alright, moment of truth. Let's do it. What are we about to finish? Infiltrate noble houses. Okay. Did I look at... what's his name again? Nagarond.
Yes. What brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower?
He wants a lot. Okay, not worth it yet, buddy. We'll see. Okay. I expect to get hit by the dwarves, and that'll be our last good fight of the episode, so we'll have like 3 really good fights. I assume. Let's hope it's not 60. Okay, they have a couple of 20 stacks there, probably. Did I run with the vampire or not this turn? I hope I did. I think I did. It's so annoying that I killed that fool in combat, and now he gets to roll around and keep screwing with me. Are you kidding me? It blocks my army again? Damn, that thing's a piece of garbage. I don't care if they assault my garrison, or even like assaulting units is like whatever. Okay, they did some damage to my units. Can you even assault units anymore in an army? Maybe.
Welcome to my realm.
Assassination is really annoying if they kill one of your units. Or block army is like the most annoying crap. There was one that was like block replenishment or something that they did to me when I was Skaven. That was actually really rough. I couldn't replenish for like 5 turns. So that was pretty gross. Are those dwarves really not taking the bait? Have they just not gone yet? This dude's going. Are they going up to deal with Norska, maybe? Okay, the pink ones I think are in the far south, from what I remember, where they spawn. I think the pink ones are in the south and the teal are in the north. Here we go. Oh, we caught one of them trying to burrow under. So they were trying to run. Okay. Why would you... What's the purpose? Why don't you just attack me? Like, you had 40 on 20. You're not going to get better odds than that, I'll guarantee you. Unless you're trying to get a 60. But I have Lightning Strike. Like, I can force it to be a 20 on 20 anytime I want. Anyways, okay, they want to do 20 on 20 in a tunnel fight. Let's do it. Now, tunnels do favor them to an extent because they get set up and they're not going to run out of position like they usually do for whatever reason. They're going to be set and ready to go. I have to run all the way to them. It's nice and flat, which is great for their type of... There are no trees, So that's great for their style of fight. And a lot of times they can get bonuses in tunnels.
Heinrich Kemmler.
I mean, usually the tunnel factions are really good in tunnels. Go figure.
Mortis engine. The dead are mine. Time.
Those guys are not very missile resistant, so I'll wait till the rest of the army is there too. Close enough.
At once.
They got some range. Okay, now they're starting it. They always aim for the Graveguard because Graveguard don't have shields or missile resist. So.
It is time. So much death.
Swiftly.
Heinrich Kemmler. Mortis engine. Right ends. Heinrich Kemmler.
How are these guys still firing? There's like a dragon in their face, and they're like, ah, we don't care. Fire on those skeletons. What?
The dead are mine. Heinrich Kemmler. Even Krell would be impressed.
I do need to summon him. I always forget about him. He's just so worthless, man. I don't know. And not that I need him, but or if I fight game, it's marginally better than a fight game, which is not really saying that much. Headshot? Headshot? Arr. No. Not as good against single-ended units. Bolter and catapults killed a lot. These organ guns are just not that good. Just really don't like line of sight, like straight shot stuff with no arc. That's like even on a straight map, they still just did not kill that much. I didn't even notice where this guy was. We just ran him over. Get bulldozed, son. You got the other 20 stack for me? Come on, let's go. Where's the other one? You gonna run away? You wanna fight? What are you gonna do? Yeah, you're gonna run away, aren't you? They're like, okay, maybe we're not gonna help out Thorgrim. What was that? Something just blew up. Now they're doing this annoying as hell thing that I was talking about before, where they're like gonna make me choose. Because now they have this hero that just is gonna sit here and spam block army over and over and over again. Can I just kill this clown at some point? I need to just level up assassinate and try to kill him. What's my chance of killing him? He's immune to assassination, basically. So you can kill him in combat, which I did.
What happened?
I need more minions.
Not for all that's safe in the world.
We have a pretty for real garrison. I think we can actually beat greenskins if they come at us. Like the Terror guys plus the Grave Guard. We got a vampire holding it down. Necromancer, Crypt Horrors. Should in theory have pretty strong firing stuff. We can't upgrade it, right? Well, we can actually get ghost fences here. They don't get any bonus against large now? Only the Savage Orcs get that? Huh.
Spread the rot.
None of these units have defense anymore, do they? Defense against heroes. That's the hinder replenishments, the really annoying one that happened to me. Is Skaven. The dwarves did to me. They used to have defense, but they changed that on the Banshee. Like the Banshee used to be able to, you could get like something like negative 20% chance. Enemies have negative 20% chance to do anything to you. But I guess you can't do that anymore. Unless necromancers or these guys have that ability.
Yes.
Assault units, assault garrison. Yeah, I guess we just don't have that anymore. So the hero spam is real. Okay, well, I guess we'll deal with that next next episode. What do I have going on over here? 20.
I'll ignore that.
13. I have to come over here and just kill that off. Oh, Nolan gives you something special as vampire counts, huh?
Yes.
How strong are those elves?
Yes.
Not super strong. I mean, we could go fight them if we want to complete that province. I don't know. The other option is we could go this way. God, that's really... It's going to take us like 2 or 3 turns to like wade through these mountains. Really annoying. But I think we're better off just like... Look how far I can run. Like, I can run from here all the way over to here. Whereas when I go through these mountains, I can only go to right here. I think we're better off just, like, coming over here, killing Dwarf, and then just coming up this way to finish it. But we'll figure that out next episode. So it's getting interesting. We're going to have to make some choices here. This clown just keeps running away.
9.
Grave times.
Not likely.
It is night.
Not possible.
Because this dude is almost certainly going to try to take this Ockendorf. And I don't think Ockendorf can hold it without a ghost fence, which I don't have. So we're probably going to have to go back to Ockendorf, see what he does. And he's just going to play this little footsie with me, probably.
I refuse.
And this guy's just going to keep spamming block army on me. Because I killed this idiot in combat. And he's got him back with 1 HP. I killed the other ones. Like, the other ones are gone. It's just that one guy, I think, that's left.
Futile.
Dark magic is mine to...
We'll figure out what we want to do. It's going to be really hard to hold both of these. I think the dwarves can hold this. I might be able to just hire a lord and recruit a couple of things. I don't think I can afford that, though.
Let us make
But we'll probably come over here. If he fails the,
I am a rune lord, not some
we can't kill...
smith.
We're just going to have to let Varinka Halls go. Pretty sure. So we can come over here.
ready.
If they back up, we can drop down and take Barrack Bar out from underneath them. And then just hope that this can hold. I mean, we could try to build a ghost fence here. Just get rid of, like, the necromancer thing. That's money, though. I guess we don't really need the haunted forest, to be honest. It does give -3 public orders. That's bad. I could have just deleted this before. Why didn't I think of that? I could have just deleted this before it went negative. Because it gives you negative public order of 3. I just forgot that your recruitment buildings in this mod do that. So I could just easily get rid of that. Because who cares? Vargulf, who cares? I can just raise dead of Vargulf if I want to somewhere. Yeah, I should get rid of that and then just see if I can get a ghost fence up. It's going to take too many turns, though. I don't know. We'll figure it out next time. But they're doing this little cat and mouse backdoor block army garbage, which is really frustrating, instead of just fighting me. But we'll figure out a solution to that, and then we're going to come over here probably with this and start smashing some Empire. Crush some of this stuff. Start working Kira Kirin. I think Chaos hasn't really made much progress up here. I guess they're going this way first. That's what it looks like. Marienburg has a lot of stuff. They might be able to hold. We'll see. But Kislev is still alive and well. Anyways, we'll figure it out next time. So, thank you very much. As always, if you enjoy the content, be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you made it this far in the campaign, you're probably really liking it. So just make sure, you know, get those stats on there. Help other people find the content. Just a couple of clicks helps out a ton. So thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.